Hello and welcome to my ongoing series, Roblox Myths Explained. In this series, I talk about various Roblox myths and everything you need to know about them. In today's episode, I'll be talking about Noli and everything you need to know about him. Special thanks to the Myth Community Wiki for providing all of the information used in this video. As always, make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel so that you are certified cool. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Noli is a Roblox myth that is considered one of the most well-known and one of the oldest myths of all time. He was documented as far back as 2009, so over 11 years ago as of recording this. There are theories as to what Noli is, such as him being a cultist or even a ghost of a former Roblox moderator. It is believed that Noli has had around 50 accounts, with Noli being the first one. This claim, however, is unconfirmed. A good majority of all of these alternate accounts were terminated and are lost to this day. Noli is worshipped by many Roblox cults, most notably the Cole family and the Void cult. That's all there is regarding the summary of Noli. Now let's move on to Noli's history. The story of Noli dates all the way back to October 6, 2008, so over 11 years ago as of recording this. This marks the day that the original Noli account was created. However, it has been terminated as of September 5th, 2020. There was no trace of the original Noli account as it has been deleted. The most recent account of Noli's, Sway Judy Noli, was made on February 25th, 2010, but was terminated as well and for whatever reason still has activity. After all, most of Noli's alt accounts were either terminated or deleted, so this makes sense. Noli also has some lore. According to the Myth Community Wiki, the date is September 5th, 2007. The Void Star was released to the public eye after the Mysterious Object event had finished. User Noli had gotten the first Void Star and shortly after began displaying weird behavior. Most notably in his physical appearance. In games he would corrupt everything he stood on and emitted an odd aura. He would shut down games frequently, hack into players' accounts, and edit the site. This led to moderators swiftly terminating Noli and working on some ways to prevent an occurrence like this ever again. That is all there is regarding Noli's history. Now let's move on to Noli's appearance. Regarding Noli's appearance, he is commonly depicted as being a completely black Robloxian that leaves a black aura wherever he wanders. Noli is said to be the first user to wear the Void Star hat, which is the reason the cult is called the Void Cult. This claim, however, is false since the first Void Star hat was owned by BLXHD after being the first winner of Shedlesky's Swinburne event. Noli's myths are also known to have a connection to the Void and Null. One thing to note is that while Noli is usually depicted with a tragedy mask, the actual Noli account has never actually owned this item. That's all there is regarding Noli's appearance. Now let's get into Noli's personality. There is not that much known about Noli's personality as his main account was terminated before he was able to be documented. What is known, however, is that Noli likely hates people invading his private space, as Noli's temple, the Tempest, gets destroyed after a certain amount of time. How long it takes to destroy it, I don't know. It is unknown what Noli's motives are or who he really is. Despite his account being deleted, his profile still appeared, but his avatars appeared as a question mark. Noli is close to the Void. Even though accounts of his powers vary from cultist to cultist, it is generally agreed that Noli has powers that relate to the Void. It is assumed that his powers are the reason behind the destruction scene in the Tempest. That's all there is regarding Noli's personality. Now let's move on to Noli's games. Noli himself doesn't own this game, but rather one of his cultists. The game in question is The Tempest. The game was made on February 26, 2010, and was last updated on March 7, 2010. So it's been over 10 years since anything has been added to The Tempest. It is said that staying too long in the game angers Noli and will make him sad. Since I'm lazy, I'm just gonna read off the Myth Community Wiki. So yeah. According to them, the game has no description and it contains a pitch black temple, a spinning cloud skybox, a single pitch black NPC named ASPX, and a spike in front of him that instantly kills you. Behind the temple is an invisible teleporter located somewhere on the wall of the first brick, which leads you to several sky islands above the temple. On the island, there is a glide gray NPC named Reverse ASPX telling you to leave. The island seemed to be covered in snow, with the trees' leaves resembling a pink color. The game needs updating since it's still in experimental mode. The last update having been made on March 7th, 2010, and the game having been created on February 25th, 2010. Staying too long causes the temple to start crumbling. In the sky, there is a waterfall that teleports you to ruins. There will be a dark gray house with a tombstone inside of it. That's all there is regarding Noli's games. Now let's move on to Noli's trivia. Trivia is just extra facts that are relevant enough to make it onto this video. So, let's get into the trivia. The first piece of trivia that you need to know is that Noli, as mentioned before, has two cults that worship him. The two cults are the Cole family and the Void cult. The Cole family is the most popular of the two and the more recent one. I might make a video on them, who knows. The second piece of trivia that one should know is that some of Noli's cultists includes Gleesis and Sway Judy Noli. It's not that important, but it's listed on the mid-community wiki, so I decided to include it. The third piece of trivia that one should know is that ASPX is possibly a reference to Active Server Page Extended File, but for whatever reason is currently unknown. The fourth and final piece of trivia that one should know is that Kazdam has admitted to adding the tragedy mask to Noli because, quote, it looked cooler. Other than that, it's not necessary to portray Noli with said mask. That's all there is regarding Noli's trivia. Now let's wrap this all up. So, to wrap it all up, Noli is a Roblox myth that is considered to be one of the oldest and most well-known myths to date. His story dates all the way back to October of 2008. He is believed to have powers and is worshipped by many different cults. He is therefore seen as a god, and that's everything. If you found this video enjoyable or informative, then make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel since it shows that you like this video. This is the first episode of Roblox Myths Explained that I've made in a while, and it feels good to go back to the series that started it all. This is also the 10th episode of the series, so 10 episode special. So, when I upload this video, I might or might not be in school depending on if it's September 8th or not. If it's past September 8th, then I'm in school. If it's before September 8th, I'm not in school yet. But if it's on September 8th, I started school. So yeah, because school is gonna happen, expect uploads to come less often, and for like other types of content to appear, like yeah, school, I want to focus more on school this year, because last year I almost blew 9th grade because quarantine and stuff, so yes. Also, like, we might or might not be at 1,000 subscribers at the time of uploading this video. If we are, then whoa, I reached it. If not, well, we're still getting there. But anyway, subscribe regardless, because it just shows you like the videos. I don't really know what to say for the outro, since this part isn't scripted, so yeah. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Goodbye guys, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that comes out. So, bye!